Off.
Perfect. He asked that, by the way.
Roll off below, not above.
Roll off below it?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we have up here your axial brachial, phallic. Okay, well, we can't see that. What's this?
External jug.
Alright, I mean, we can't see the rest. Any questions on veins at all? There's not that many.
So we have from the axillobrachial.
The median cubital, I was just saying he asked us about that one. Yeah. Sorry. Alright, nerves. How you guys feel about your nerves?
I can find them. It's just the interface.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, let's see. What is this nerve back here? These.
Subscapular.
Nice. What's the cleansing?
Shoulder?
Yeah. What else? The
Sub and super.
all right. This would be your subscapular. This is your suprascapular. So suprascapular, what's the cleansing?
Shoulders.
Okay. What is it, innervate?
Supraspinatus muscle.
And
Infra.
Yeah. So then what was this one that you said?
Subscap.
Yeah. And what does that innervate? Nice.
So it's named off of like what it's
Mostly, yeah. So that's an easy way to remember that. Perfect. Let's see. I want to say this. Is your radial nerve? That's what it is. All right. What's this one?
Radio.
Okay. What does it innervate?
Don't know.
Is it a muscle? Or is it something
Which muscles does it innervate?
Medial? Tricep. The triceps, the temples.
Yeah, so your extensors. Yep, of your elbow, carpus, and your digits.
Extensor.
All of your extensors. All of your extensors. All the way down. All the way down. So your elbow, carpus, and your digits. All right? So if it's injured, what happens?
Hyperflexion.
Correct. So what are the two types of injuries that can happen to your radial nerve? What's the difference?
Yeah, what you see, that's hyperflex, right?
Yeah, what's the difference between your proximal radial nerve injury and your distal radial nerve injury?
Proximal, they can't bear weight.
Okay. And distal?
They can, but your foot can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So if you injure up here, everything down, you're not going to be able to extend. So they're going to be flexing the entire time. They're just going to walk around like this. If they're injured down here, they can still flex their elbow. But down here, they can't extend. So when they walk, they're going to go like that. Because they can't walk normal. And then, let's see this. Thanks. All right, and then we have, did you dissect on this side? Okay, so if you dissected on this side, I believe it's around the deltoid muscle. You can see like the deep branch and the superficial branch. Yeah, so there's a deep branch, and that's the one that goes to the muscles. And then your superficial branch will give off your cutaneous branches. Right. So where does your radius innervate sensory-wise on the arm? Where would you see innervation to the sensory part? Which part of the arm? Here, here. Where? Like here?
Would it not be here?
Yeah, so you're gonna be right here. So your superficial branch would be your lateral cutaneous, so it'd be like right here. Yeah.
This is for radial nerve.
Radial nerve.
Okay.
So you could technically say, like, if there was injury, that you wouldn't have any sensory innervation as well. Okay. What else? Do you know what paresthesia is? It's like it's like a tingling, burning sensation. I think it was just noted on there that if it's injured, then you'll have that feeling in your arm. All right. All right. What about this one?
Musculocutaneous.
Nice. What does it innervate?
Nice. Your flexors?
Of
Hold on. No, this your yeah. what she
elbow.
said.
Yep. So this is your biceps is going to be flexing your elbow. If it's injured, what happens?
Hyperextension.
Cool. And what about its sensory branch? What does that innervate? Medial what? The medial brachial and like the antebrachium, so it's like down here. I don't see the branch. Oh, here it is. I think. It does have a communicating branch. So. Well, I think it would be. Oh, maybe this is it. Here it is. So this is your communicating branch. There's a picture. There's a picture in the book that shows it well. Okay, so it doesn't show it. Oh, here it is. Communicating branch. So the musculocutaneous goes down, and then has communicating branch, and that goes to your median. Okay? So if you look for it, it kind of is a way to tell that, and what nerve is this?
Median.
And what is this one?
Ulnar.
There you go. Okay, so ulnar, what does that innervate?
Powerful digital flexor.
Nice. So if you're injured, what happens? If you injure just your ulnar.
Oh, nothing because the median.
Good job. Perfect. Okay.
Just the digits? Okay, that makes sense. You said the other one's much further down.
Musculocutaneous? Yeah. All right. So what about the sensory innervation of the ulnar nerve? Where does that go to? Thinking about where the ulnus is, where the nerve goes.
So the back of the arm?
What is that called? Yeah. So it'll be back here.
Okay.
It also does like your funny bone. So if you think of it that way, it innervates all the back. All right. I think. Oh, we did axillary or we didn't? Yeah, we did.
No,
we didn't do
we
that.
didn't.
Okay. So your axillary should be right behind your radial. So if you find your radial, this one's your axillary. All right. What does that innervate?
Teres major, teres minor, deltoideus, and part of the subscapularis.
Nice. Yep.
Okay.
Elbow.
Flexors? Shoulder and elbow
Yeah.
flexors.
And then what is the cutaneous branch? The medial cutaneous antebrachial. So that one, what's important about the cutaneous branch of the axillary nerve is that it does innervation to cutaneous zones. Do you know what the difference between a cutaneous and an autonomous zone is?
They overlap.
Which one?
Yeah.
So what does the autonomous one
It's
mean?
only one part area.
Correct. So for the axillary, what nerves is it overlapping with sensation-wise? So like the radial. So where does the radial innervate? Sensory-wise?
Up here.
Perfect. Yep. And then the other part is like right here. So what nerve innervates here?
Musculocutaneous.
Yeah. So your axillary nerve has a cutaneous zone with both the radial and the musculocutaneous nerve. Okay. Definitely know those, like where its sensory is, because last year he put like a pin like right here, and he said this dog couldn't feel sensation. What nerve was injured? So definitely know those zones. There's a picture in here. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
So if you were to say that, could you say 1 out of 3? Or
I
say
would
possibly.
I would stick with the ulnar because it's like the biggest one.
Okay.
Yeah. But just knowing, like, it could be like multiple choice questions if you ask. But like this picture is pretty good. Radial, ulnar, musculocutaneous.
So musculocutaneous would be on the inside.
Yeah. So right here.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
I forgot what arm we was working with. Sorry.
Yes. Okay. Any questions about the nerves? That was pretty fast. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Love that.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know how far people are.